Hi everyone. So today's video is not a book review and neither a movie review, but it is something which is in the news today. We all must have read the news or heard the news about PM Modi traveling to Ethiopia. I think this is the first time an Indian PM is traveling to Ethiopia as part of his visit to a few other countries in Africa. And that's where I remembered reading about Ethiopia, and as they used to call in history as Abyssinia. We as Maharashtrians are very much used to Satbara Utara, which is the form in which we record our lands. So land records are in the format of Satbara, which happens to be the format in which I think most of the Western states are recognizing or recording their lands, because I've seen that in Gujarat as well. But the person who initiated or introduced this system was a slave from Ethiopia or Abyssinia. His name was Malik Ambar. This guy came as a slave from Ethiopia and went on to become the chief administrator in Nizam Shahi. Such an achievement in itself, that a person who was a slave went on to become such an influential person, that his introduction of land records is still in use today, maybe in a different form and with an improved form. But then we should be thankful to this guy for coming up with such a process. So this is a historical link which I thought of sharing with you all about Ethiopia. And the second part of this video is mainly talking about the contemporary significance of Ethiopia. Now we all know about Djibouti, that it has become a vassal state of China. It is something which might be a very stern statement, but then it's a fact that as it happened with Hambantota in Sri Lanka, that China kind of made it pressurized the government there in such a way that all the control of the port is now in the Chinese hands. Similar thing has happened in Djibouti. Now Djibouti, if you see the map, I would also try to add the map in this as part of this video if I'm successful. But then if you see the map, it happens to be a country which is very important from a trade route point of view. And just at the south is Ethiopia. Now if Djibouti is controlled by China, then there has to be a counter which can be through Ethiopia. Now Ethiopia, if you see, it's a significantly big landmass, and having a connection with a country which is just neighboring to a place where China has a control is something which is of real importance. So this is my way of looking at the whole process, that Prime Minister Modi's intent might be in a way that if we build relationship with Ethiopia and have this leverage of these cultural ties or the historical ties with the country, we might as well be able to counter China in Africa. If you see the map, it also has a direct link to West Africa as well as the Central Africa, and these two locations are something where we need to have better visibility about, because this is the place where the next round of growth is going to come. Because I think most of the countries in Europe as well as in America have reached their levels of growth, and the new demand or the new growth potential is there in Asia, and we are part of that. But then Africa should not be sidelined in the whole process. As we say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is the motto of the country, and if we want to grow, we would like to grow along with the world, and that's where we should hold hands together with Africa and grow together. So that's the significance of Ethiopia. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please share with your network, and I would like to hear feedback on the video from you all. Thank you.